Well, hello, my YouTube family. 4 down, 1 more to go, people. Can't complain today. No incidents, no accidents. All is right with the world. So let us press on. However, she did inform me that Monday flu shots, of all the days that you had to schedule flu shots, on a Monday when it's already hectic as it is. So now it's double the trouble for me on Monday. That's okay. That's okay. I will do my best to handle that. Okay, people. I have lips of the day, and I've also got, well, I took it out of the package, but a package arrived. I have to inform you, though, I'm very excited about what's on my lips, and I'm also excited about the other lipstick that came. These are what we might consider in this day and age, the 90s look, the 90s lipstick colors and all of that. And even back then, I was interested in these shades, and I just never plunked down the money to get them until today. Sure, it's a whole century later, or 20, 30, X amount of years later. But I am very, very, very happy. So let us start off with, oh, and before I forget, Michelle, pay attenzione. Michelle, pay attenzione. What is on my cheek? What is on my cheek? Not just a highlighter. No. I'm not talking about that. I am talking about the Fit Me blush that you, thank God, sent to me. I don't have this color, and it went perfectly with the colors that are on my shirt. This is the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Berry. And even though it's probably a little faded out now, auntie, Berry. Okay, I'm just saying. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Just wanted to inform you that no, I have not forgotten to wear this blush. I am wearing it now. I had to find just the right kind of colors to wear, because you know me and my color coordination situation. So I had to, find the right colors. And this shirt, thank you very much, is one of my new shirts, blouses. I guess you could call them blouses. That I think I showed you when I ordered them, when they finally arrived. I'm wearing one now. I think I wore one yesterday and I wore one today, and I'm going to be wearing, well, the 2 new ones I already wore, and the 2 other ones, well, the one, it's only 1 more day, I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. So now there was a set of 4 of these blouses. I've got all 4 now. Because I told you, when I like something and I like it very much and it's comfortable and it fits me and it looks just right, I will buy that same thing in every single color that it comes in. This came in 4 different prints. I've got all 4 different prints. Okay, pressing on to lips of the day. Liner. This is Bobbi Brown Essentials lip liner, lip pencil in number 11, Raisin. And that's perfect. It's a perfect shade for this lipstick because this is a Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick, a classic. It's a cream shade in Rum Raisin. Now, if those of you who have been with me for quite some years, you know Rum Raisin is going to come up and it's going to make me laugh, right? As soon as I saw the shade Rum Raisin, it immediately brought me back to, I even forget the name of the show. I forgot the name of the show, but it was Terrence Howard who was in the show at the time. He was actually in both that show and Empire, but he just had a small part in this show that I'm talking about. It has something to do with aliens and what's his name? Oh God, what is his name? He was a heartthrob back in the 80s. Dylan. Dylan? Matt Dillon. Matt Dillon was in it. It had something to do with families, but the neighborhood that they had moved into, people were acting very weird. It wasn't that other show that was in the 80s and then they rebooted it. It wasn't that. It was a brand new show. And Terrence Howard was the sheriff of that town. Very odd, very strange. And there was a line in the show, his line, where he is kind of like interrogating Matt Dillon, and he's eating ice cream, an ice cream cone. And he's licking it, and he's going around, And then he stops Matt Dillon right in the middle of whatever Matt Dillon is saying, and he goes, "Do you like rum raisin?" But it was the way he said it that cracked me the hell up. I know I had mentioned this before in a previous video, but this is the shade Rum Raisin. So as soon as I saw Rum Raisin, I said, "Oh, well." It automatically just made me laugh. So anyway, let us see this is Rum Raisin. I love this shade. It's creamy. The formula is a cream formula. It's nice. It stays put on your lips. I'm telling you, Revlon Super Lustrous. The Super Lustrous line alone, I think I have every shade known to man. But this is Rum Raisin. It is a mauvey plum shade, and I absolutely adore it. But back in the 90s, this was a Cindy Crawford exclusive. She modeled these two shades, and I say two shades because yes, I bought both of them, of course. Rum Raisin and the new one that came today, which is called Raisin Rage. So this is Rum Raisin. This is Rum Raisin. And Raisin Rage is a little darker. This is Raisin Rage. These two shades were the big thing because in the 90s, the dark brown plum lips were all the rage. A brown lip in the 90s, was all the rage. So I guess I wanted to go back into how old was I in the 90s? I was young. Okay. I wanted to go back to that age, just do a little time travel. So I didn't have them back then, but I have them now. So the light shade is Rum Raisin and the dark shade is Raisin Rage. And yes, I will do a swatch of Raisin Rage for you right now. That is Raisin Rage. That is Rum Raisin. I don't think I have a lipstick this shade. I honest to God don't. I may have a shade that looks similar to this, but I don't think I have one this shade. And I am very happy with it. Very happy with the formula. How can you be disappointed with Super Lustrous formula? It's the reason it's lasted so long. Hello? So this is that one. And so I have the two Cindy Crawford exclusive. I mean, if you Google, I think 90s lipstick, and you Google images, Cindy Crawford is bound to show up. She's kind of like posing with her hand on her hip, and the background is kind of like a brownie plum, and she's wearing like I think it's a skirt set, but it's like a suit that she's wearing, and it's the shade, I think the shade of the outfit that she's wearing, I would consider Raisin Rage-ish. And she's modeling, I think, Raisin Rage on her lips, but it's for the two lipsticks. That was a 90s. I distinctly remember that advertisement. It's like yesterday. Because I would buy Glamour magazine and Vogue and all of that. And she was in all of them. She was a top model back then. And I remember that advertisement. So when I was going through memory lane, and I said, oh, I wanted to know the name of those lipsticks. So I did Google, and I remembered that she was the model. And it was in the 90s. So I did, I Googled 90s lipstick. And immediately that advertisement showed up because she was like huge in the 90s. So I don't know, it just made me want to go down memory lane for some reason. And now I have the two lipsticks that I wanted back then. I have them now. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. So here they are. This is the one I'm wearing now. Rum Raisin, and this is Raisin Rage. I don't know when I'll be wearing Raisin Rage. I may wear it tomorrow. I don't know. But they're very plummy. One is a mauvey plum, which is this one. And the other one is a kind of like a dark plum brown. I would, because there's a touch of brown in there. It's kind of a plum browny shade. They were extraordinarily popular back in the 90s. Maybe not so much now, but you know, I was alive and kicking back in the 90s. So you know, it means something to me. It may not mean anything to this generation, but it means something to me. So that's basically it in a nutshell. I did not forget any makeup today. I've got a full face. I've got my foundation. I've got my BB cream. I've got my L'Oreal Lumi. I will list everything that I have on my face in the description box like I normally do. But this time I have everything. And since the eyeshadows don't have a name, it's from the shadow that I'm wearing. This shade that I'm wearing. It looks similar to what I wore yesterday, but this one has a bit of a shimmer to it. It's from the same, I wore the same palette yesterday. Yesterday's shade was this one right here. And today's shade is this one right here. It's a little shimmery. This one was yesterday. This one is today. And it's from the Rimmel. It's a Rimmel palette. Magnif'EyesCrimson edition. Because as you can tell, I'm wearing a little bit of cranberry, a little bit of dark mauvey plum. I've got, you know, everything color coordinated on me is on this shirt. Okay? And vice versa. Everything that's on the shirt is on me. So that's just the look of the day. But I did not forget anything today. You know, I've got a full face. So I'm looking like a little dewy. You know me and my dew. I do love the dew. Yes, I do. Okay, so that's basically it. Oh, I have a question. Some of y'all need to help me out. I guess it's because I'm getting older. You know me and my Carmex, right? Love my Carmex. Well, I'm noticing lately that my Carmex isn't loving me so much. I put it on because my mouth gets extraordinarily dry, especially when I wipe out the lipstick and I wash my face and everything. My lips get intensely dry. I need something stronger than Carmex now. Does anybody have I suppose, a medicated lip balm? Because Carmex is a medicated, isn't it? Isn't Carmex medicated? External analgesic. I don't know if Carmex is medicated or not. Original formula, blah, blah, blah. I need something stronger. I need something that sinks into my mouth and leaves it super, and I mean super duper moisturized. Because I don't know if it's the lipsticks that I'm using, you know, with the exception of what I'm wearing now. The lipsticks, no, I can't really say anything about the lipsticks. I don't think it's the lipsticks that make my lips raw. I mean raw, like as soon as I wipe off the lipstick, my lips are so dry. It's ridiculous. I may have to do another scrubbing situation. I know I said I would do my scrubbing situation every Sunday night. I fell off the wagon on that one. So maybe I have to scrub my lips and, you know, flake off the dead skin. Maybe it's the dead skin that's drying out my lips. But even after scrubbing my lips, I do put a moisturizer on. But even that, it doesn't help. It doesn't help anymore. I can't say it doesn't help. It's obviously I've been using Carmex for ages, and it's worked for ages. But now I need something stronger. And I don't know what's stronger than Carmex. There was one that's called Medex or something like that. It's in a blue tint. It's like this, but in blue. Is that stronger than Carmex? Some of y'all need to help me out. I need a very potent lip balm because my lips are like, they're beyond the Sahara Desert dryness. It's getting to the point where I can't even take it anymore. Like the second I get out of the shower, I dry myself off. The very first thing I do is put some Carmex on my lips because my lips, it feels like they're shriveling up. But I'm not talking just like shriveling. It hurts. Like it's not painful, but it's uncomfortable. It's very, very, very uncomfortable. And I need moisture on my lips. I mean, it's bad enough I have dry skin to begin with, but now my lips it's taking an extra toll. I don't know what it is. I'm going to try scrubbing my lips again tonight. I'm going to wash my face off as soon as I upload this. Wash my face off. Wash my face, wash my makeup off my face. And I'm going to, before putting the Carmex on, I'm going to scrub my lips, slough off the dead skin cells, and then slap some Carmex on. But I doubt if it's going to help. I mean, it'll help a little bit, but I think I need something a little stronger than Carmex. So if any of you, I mean, without going like for a prescription or anything like that, the step before prescription, that's what I need. And if any of you have super dry lips, what is it? What balms do you use? What chapsticks do you use? Do you use like the regular chapstick? Or do you use something thicker, more penetrating? Let me know because I am suffering over here, and unnecessarily, because it's just lips, really. I mean, I need my lips. Everybody does. But I mean, it's getting to the point where it's feeling very, very uncomfortable now. And I've noticed this for quite like over a month, I've noticed, and I don't know what to do. I use my Carmex religiously, as you guys know, but it doesn't seem to be helping anymore. It used to do wonders. I mean, Carmex was the ish for me. You couldn't top Carmex, but now I need something to top Carmex because now it's not working. My Carmex isn't working. My Carmex isn't working. So if anybody can help me out there, please, please, please leave your suggestions in the box down below. And I will read everybody's suggestions, and hopefully I'll be able to buy something, order something from Amazon or whatever, and hopefully that'll help me out. So thank you for helping me out. This is Lips of the Day, Look of the Day. That's basically it. 4 down, 1 more to go, people. I'll be working a little bit late tomorrow. I don't know how late, because I really don't think I have that many things to do. I'm thinking of what needs to be done. 1 or 2 things. I'll probably be home early again. If I do an hour, that's going to be a lot, because I really don't think I have an hour's worth of, I know I probably don't have 2 hours worth. If I do, I do. That'll be great for my paycheck. But if you see me earlier than 7:30-ish, definitely earlier than 8 o'clock. Or you'd see me earlier than 8 o'clock anyway, because 8 o'clock is Blacklist, people. I got to watch my James Spader Blacklist. What? So I have to be home before 8 no matter what. But if you see me home at like 6, then you'll know that I didn't really even do that much of a overtime. But I'll see what needs to be done. So that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. I love them ever so. I love the shade. I may have this shade. I, I don't think I do, because I really, really love the shade. I really, really do. It goes great with what I'm wearing. So, and I did get a lot of compliments with this blouse, by the way. So that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Please, once again, help me out with this whole chapstick, lip balm, whatever it is that you guys use to soften your lips. Something that's really kind of strong, because either it's my age, you know, as I'm getting older, my skin is getting drier. I need more moisture because I've had dry skin ever since I was a baby. So now I'm far from baby age, and it's getting uncomfortable now. So let me know what you guys wear, you know, on your lips to keep them nice and moist, and something that sinks in, not just sits, because Vaseline just sits on top of the lips. It doesn't sink in, doesn't penetrate. What is it that you use that's really good for the lips? A lip balm or a chapstick? I'm up for suggestions. Okay, so thank you very much. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Okay, I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. But if you don't see me at all, then you know I was just too exhausted, and I didn't have the oomph for it. But hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I love you. Mwah. Bye now.